Hi guys, today is a very special day. My whole apartment is clean because we just spent like 12 hours cleaning. Every single room is clean, which is very rare. That's why I thought if I ever want to make a house tour video, apartment tour video, it has to be today. We moved to this apartment a year ago and this is how it looked like 2 weeks before we got the key. The old tenant lived there for like 30 years, so the flat was pretty old after that. After they moved out, the landlord literally renovated everything, which is super cool for us because we have a very new and modern flat. So let's start with the entrance room. It's not very big, but better to have one than none. Our apartment doesn't even have an entrance room. So over here, honey. Over here is our food station that you might see in some of my video already. This is where I keep all of my snack and my ingredients for cooking. Over here is my favorite piece of furniture in the room. It's a shoe rack that I bought from IKEA and built it by myself. I actually have a video about that. It's not big at all, but it can hold like, I don't know, 100 shoes inside, which is super cool. And we also have a place just for the shopping bags. Since you have to bring your own bag to go shopping in Germany, they don't give you bags for free over here. And this is where us and our guests hang our coat. I'm very proud of myself for this idea because German boyfriend was insist on having a coat rack over here. Show it, honey. Over here where you can just like hang the coat here. But I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's way better when you can just secretly hide it like that. And I was right. Also, you can have a lot of space for putting stuff inside. So yeah, a bit more work, but definitely worth it. So that's the entrance room. Next is the kitchen. Let me just gonna give you a quick tour first. I'm gonna duck so the video can keep going. Fun fact, which is not so fun about German kitchen, is that when you rent an apartment over here, most of the time there is literally nothing inside the kitchen, not even a sink or a cupboard. It's not like that in Vietnam. They would at least give you a cooking station or something. Anyway, so we move here, we have to buy a whole kitchen by ourselves, which is so expensive, like some €1,000. And when we move out of this place, we had to bring the whole thing with us as well. I mean, the whole process of buying a kitchen is pretty fun. You go to a seller and then they're gonna design a 3D kitchen in front of you and you can choose the style, the size, the color. This is our fridge. It's very common in Germany to put fridge into a cupboard like this so that it fits with the whole design of the kitchen. Over here is our cooking station. This is the induction stove, and most of the cooking stoves in Germany are run by electricity, which is much safer than gas, for example. Down here is where I keep the cooking utensils. And this is where the pots and pans stay. I got this thing from Amazon and I love it. Here you can keep your kitchen paper, you can keep your foil here, and you can keep your plastic wrap for food here. And it's super easy to cut too. Perfect. This is my baby rice cooker, and this is the rice dispenser. I paid €30 for it, and I'm not regretting anything because it's the best thing ever. Cheers! It took us 3 months since the day we moved in until we have a kitchen installed. So during that 3 months, I was just eating instant noodle and things like that, and doing dishes on the bathroom floor. It was not fun. So next time when I move, I will make sure to put this kitchen in the new place first. And then I move in later. Welcome to our bathroom. Now, if you live in Germany, you know that this room is the biggest flex. Because I know a lot of people who has to shower like this in their German apartment with a curtain. So they don't even have a standing place to shower. They have a bathtub, which you can shower onto. We have a bathtub and a standing shower place. This is how a bathroom heater in Germany look like. And because they have several racks like this, we also use it to hang our towel. When I told the internet that we just bought a dryer for our new apartment, many people tell me that it's gonna be a waste because there's only 2 of us in the house. But no. In Germany, you're not allowed to hang your clothes outside because it doesn't look good on the street. So you need to hang all of your wet clothes in the bathroom and it looks super messy. The dryer solved all of the problem. Guys, I don't do my bed ever. So I literally do it today because I know that you are watching it. I know that most of my furnitures are white and it's not very exciting, but I'm very bad with like mixing colors and stuff, so I decided to go with the safer option. For years, I was trying to live in a minimal lifestyle and I was pretty good with that until I moved to Germany and lived with German boyfriend. He's the opposite and I see it with a lot of Germans too. They don't like to throw away the old stuff, they keep it and try to find another purpose for it. His apartment was so crowded. It was just like 60 square meters and there at some point stuff was like up to the ceiling. I mean, I moved into his house, so I have to respect that. And I know that he has a lot of emotional connection with his belongings. But then when we move into this apartment, since it's bigger as well, I see an opportunity and I took it. Most of the room in this flat is designed by me and he has one room just to put all of his stuff. This is the biggest piece of furniture we have ever built by ourselves. We bought it in IKEA and it took like 3 months to be finished because there was a lack of material. We build lights that have a sensor, so when you open the door, it turns on by itself. And one part of this cupboard is just dedicated to all of my costumes to making videos. For example, do you remember in which video that I wear this hat? Comment under the video and let me know. German houses and also Vietnamese houses are mostly made of brick, so it's very sturdy and the wall is really thick. Like for example, this part of the wall is like this thick. I really love how soundproof German houses are. When I live here, I barely can hear anything outside or our neighbor up here or down here. It's like magic. Once you close the door, you are left with complete silence. Here is our dining table. I actually made a horrible mistake when I first moved here. I bought a white table for eating. It was not good. You can see every single thing that is spilled on the table. I had to clean the table like 20 times per day and it's still dirty. So after a while, I was defeated and I got a wood color table instead. It turned out perfect. You barely see any dirty thing here. And I can also make the table smaller if I want. Let me show you. I actually don't know how to. Normally, my boyfriend did this for me. Honey! Ta-da! This is our living room cupboard and it's also from IKEA. It is actually built piece by piece like this and we wrap it together like a Lego. Most of this cupboard is for me to keep more of my cooking stuff. It's never enough. When you buy furniture in Vietnam, most of the time it comes with free delivery and free building service. Not like that over here. Most of our furniture were built by us because it is super expensive to pay someone to come and work for like half a day to build this big piece of cupboard. When I first come here, I barely even know how to use a screwdriver. After 2 years, I'm a pro. I know how to use a drill. I can build almost everything. I also learned a little bit of electrician skills. Was I enjoyed it? Yeah, but would I be happier if it's gonna be the same like in Vietnam where I just need to order and then the next day I have the stuff ready to use? Definitely. And this is my favorite part of the house, the couch, the table, and the TV. Have you ever had this problem? You're sitting on the couch watching the TV and you also want to eat something off the table. But the problem is the couch table is just too short, so you're sitting like this, or you have to sit on the floor just to eat something. I have a solution for you. Watch. It's perfect. When we first moved in and bought the couch, there was a giant empty space up here. At first I thought of buying a very big picture to just put it up there. But it cost like at least €1,000. It's too expensive. So I changed the strategy and we decided to have a gallery wall, which is way much better anyway, because now we can just like putting all of our favorite items here and when we have something new we can just replace it. So there's only one room left. It's German boyfriend's room, so I'm just gonna let him take the camera and do the tour by himself.
Yeah, so welcome to our studio slash working room slash museum slash zoo slash library slash guest room. So over there is Uyen's filming corner that she's not really using anymore right now. At the moment she is mostly using it as a garage for her filming gear. Here are at the moment a lot of small little flower pots where I'm pre-growing sprouts of Asian vegetable for Uyen because she misses them so bad. Yeah, some are already starting to sprout, although I just planted them like some days ago. I'm very happy and I'm very curious, and let's see how this works out. So over here we have the working area that you maybe saw already. With again the great Middle Earth mouse pad. Here you see already some of the fossils for my collection. Actually this level has a little bit chaos still. Here's the main part for my fossil collection. We have a lot of poop, dinosaur poop. There are stick insects in all of those terrariums. So yeah, nothing big, exotic and exciting. Maybe despite of those guys over here. Yeah, 2 axolotls. And this is Sunny. She was actually a gift from Uyen because I told her how much I missed my guinea pigs that I had before. So she bought me this thinking it was a guinea pig. We don't tell her it isn't.
So that's German boyfriend, and it's also the last room in the apartment tour. I'm actually feeling very blessed to find this apartment because renting apartment in Germany is not that easy. I'm just lucky because German boyfriend has a stable job, so it is a bit easier for him to get approved by the landlord. So yeah, I don't see myself moving out of this place anytime soon because we literally furnished this place like we're going to live here forever, which a lot of Germans did. I think that's about it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video then. Bye bye!